Ever feel like you should be further by now? You've grown, you've done the work, you're not who you used to be, and yet something still feels like it's dragging you backward. It might not be fear, it might not be failure, it might be nostalgia. Welcome to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential, the podcast where your transformation begins. I'm Sean Michael, and each day I'll bring you quick, impactful insights and action steps to fuel your personal and professional growth. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a leader, or someone ready to break limits and ignite greatness, this is your daily power boost to crush obstacles, stay focused, and awaken the extraordinary potential within you. Because remember, greatness begins within. Let's go. Last episode, we explored why healing without identity work is just a wellness distraction, and how emotional growth without identity evolution keeps you looping. This episode is about a different kind of trap: the quiet loyalty to your former self. You're not stuck because you're failing, you're stuck because you're faithful to an outdated version of you. Let me explain. You used to hustle harder. You used to lead with fire. You used to be sharp, successful, admired. And somewhere along the way, you started to evolve. You softened. You slowed. You began to question what used to work. But now there's this tension, a voice whispering, if I grow too far from who I was, will I still be respected? If I change too much, will I lose what made me successful? That's not just hesitation, that's emotional loyalty. You're trying to evolve without offending your past. Here's the hard truth: excellence can become an anchor. When you achieve something meaningful, especially under pressure or pain, you attach identity to it. It becomes your reference point, your validation loop, your origin myth, and it feels wrong to betray it. So, what do? You keep making decisions your past self would be proud of instead of the ones your present self is ready for. You filter your next level through a lens of what got me here. At some point, that lens stops clarifying and starts distorting. Because here's what most people miss: old success isn't neutral, it carries ego, attachment, familiarity. And until you're willing to detach from that, you'll keep trying to grow within the lines of who you used to be. Let me make this practical. Have you ever held on to an offer or business model that no longer excites you because it worked before? Have you stayed in a circle, niche, or platform because it's where you were once seen? Or rejected a new rhythm of success because it didn't feel earned the way the old one was? If so, you're not resisting change, you're grieving who you used to be. And that's human. But it's also limiting, because the longer you protect that outdated excellence, the more you delay your embodied evolution. You're not required to be loyal to the version of you that got you here. Respect it, honor it, but don't obey it. Because growth isn't just letting go of what's broken, it's releasing what's outgrown. That includes accolades, routines, the expectations you built when you were a different person. Even the goals that once saved you can eventually sabotage you if they go unquestioned. Take a breath. What can you do this week? Grieve the glory. Write a short letter to the you who used to do it all. Thank them, then close it. Their season has ended. Audit for emotional nostalgia. Look at where you're still choosing based on who you were, not who you are. Ask, am I doing this to honor my evolution or to avoid disappointing my past. Lead from your becoming. Say it out loud. I'm not here to maintain my origin story. I'm here to build from who I've become. Then act from that place, even if it feels unfamiliar, especially if it feels unfamiliar. Because the next version of you won't feel like home at first. But that doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means it's new. That's today's Daily Power Boost. If you're still trying to evolve while dragging your old identity behind you, this is your moment to let go. Book a Success Blockers call with me, and let's trace where your nostalgia is masquerading as strategy. Or join us over in the Real Mastery Hub at realmasteryhub.com, where growth means moving forward without apology. On the next episode, we're calling out the clarity cult, why overthinking kills momentum. Sometimes your search for clarity isn't strategic, it's avoidance. We'll unpack how the obsession with certainty is just fear in disguise, and why you don't need more clarity to move. You need more courage. Stop waiting to be sure and start moving from trust. Till then, bless the past, release the grip, and lead from your next level. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential. Remember, transformation starts with action. So take today's insight, make it your own, and awaken your inner potential. Because remember, greatness begins within. Catch you tomorrow for your next Power Boost.